Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Octavia Tay back with another video, and we are doing a quick weave tutorial today. So if you're interested on how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so now that I have everything set out to bleach my frontal, we're going to go ahead and get started. So now I'm going to go in with my butter knife and get my powder out so I can prepare to get my scoop nice and even and put my gloves on, of course, because we got to protect those beautiful hands. And you want to just make sure that you get the scoop nice and even before we add the solution. Now we just want to add that into a bowl, and we're going to add our 40V solution and mix it until it's a perfect consistency. Okay, so now that we have it at the consistency that we wanted, we're going to go ahead and apply it to the frontal. I'm using the popsicle stick instead of the butter knife because the butter knife has jagged edges, and we want to make sure we're using something that's completely flat just to make sure that we're not scraping the lace and putting the solution too deep into the frontal. So I'm going to get this all over, and then we're going to let it sit. Now that we have the frontal covered, we're going to go ahead and add our foil, and the foil is just going to help press the solution into the frontal and make sure that it bleaches the knots perfectly. Now I'm going to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes and just keep coming back to check on it. So now we're going to take our Shimmer Lights shampoo. This is going to tame the bleach so that it doesn't come out as a orangish color, because we're not trying to give Donald Trump. So just make sure that you rinse it thoroughly. I like to rinse mine first and then go in and wash. I feel like that's the generic way. And just put a generous amount and just thoroughly wash it through. And then after that, we're going to let it air dry. Okay, y'all, let's get into this natural hair. I recently just got a pixie cut. I don't know why I cut all my hair off, but it is what it is. So we're going to put some cornrows in the front of this hair. And of course, if you have a full head of hair, then put cornrows throughout. And then we're going to put a stocking cap on and follow it up with a protective shield. This is just to make sure that the glue will come off effortlessly. All you have to do is kind of run a little bit of water through it. and just cover the cap on the areas that you're going to glue the tracks. I'm only putting it on the back and a little bit on the sides because I have a frontal. Please, if you guys need help, make sure you guys have help on hand because I could not do this by myself. I don't know how girls be doing it, but I had to have some help, some reinforcements. So now that it's all covered up, here is the fun part. Now you get to sit under the dryer for about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes. It didn't take me that long to blow dry mines. I'm guessing because I just did the back. Usually people do a full head, so it's like 15 to 20, but 15 to 10 minutes should be enough. So now we're going to go in with our OG bonding glue. We're going to take our longest bundle and measure it where we want it to be. Then we're going to go ahead and put some glue on the track and place it directly on the cap. Now I did want to let you guys know that this glue dries really fast. So once you put the glue on the track, go ahead and adhere it to the cap because it will dry out. Okay, y'all, now that I'm looking like Pennywise the Clown, we can go ahead and get started on this frontal, honey. But the back is given. So we're going to take our needle and thread, and this is going to be the start of this dreadful process with our frontal. And as y'all can see, I added a little color, and it's matching perfectly. So we're going to go start from the back, and be careful when you do this because you can end up poking yourself in the head. I am a victim of it. So just be very careful when you're doing the back or other parts that you can't really see. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we do the entire perimeter. I actually did this off camera, but I went in and put a band around the back just to kind of hold the sides down nice and fitted like you see so. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut over the ears. Voila. Check me out. You see it? Yeah. So now we're going to go in with our hot comb. I always call this a flat iron. I don't know why. We're going to go in with our hot comb, which is a very old hot comb, so don't come for me in the comments. And then we're going to take our mousse because we just want to get it real flat so we can go ahead and style it and mold it to the way we want to put it. Then we're going to go in with our holy grail, baby. That's the Wonder Bond Lace Glue. And just be careful when you're spraying this because it be a little brazy sometimes. And it's very cold and it does leak. But I do run the comb through it before I put it on the blow dryer just to make sure that it doesn't get stuck directly in the front or on the hairs. And so I just kind of do this method back and forth. I blow and then I comb and then I blow and then I comb just to make sure that the hairline is still movable once the lace is glued down. Now we're just going to complete this process until both sides are completely glued down. Once it's completely dry, you can go ahead and remove your band. And then we're going to go in and style. For my style today, I'm doing a side part and just kind of letting the hair be natural. I think this hair was beautiful when I received it, so I didn't feel like I needed to do anything to it. On top of the fact that your girl was late for a hot date, so I was in a little rush, okay? And I still slayed. Alright, so we're going to go in with our spritz. Just don't use too much because we don't want our hair crunchy or hard. And y'all know how it is with those spritz bottles. After you use it for a couple times, it's kind of like you gotta, you know, maneuver the nozzle a little bit just so you can get a little bit out. But we're just gonna go in and do the spritz and the hot comb method just to get it nice and flat until we get it to our liking. Now that I have my part where I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair out, and then we're going to go ahead and start on my bangs. This is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and hit that like button and the notification bell so you know every single time your girl posts a new video. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting, and I'll see you in my next one.